Larson, and I want to share a very valuable lesson with you today. My operations manager, Amanda, will actually be going through step by step so you understand every single nitty-gritty detail of how to do this operation. Here at Real Estate Mad Education, we don't believe in fluff. We believe in details. We want to give you actionable information that you can follow along with and go implement right away. I hope you enjoy this training. Thank you.
Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to pull a direct mail list with Listsource. So first go to listsource.com, and then if you don't already have an account, you'll want to click register now and complete this form. Once you have your account set up, you'll go back to listsource.com and sign in. Now to have an account, it is free and you just purchase each time you buy a list. So to begin, when you're on your dashboard, right here you can click create your own. And we're going to build our direct mail list from here. So using our criteria for Listsource, this is normally what we would use to pull a direct mailing list. So we look for absentee owners, and we like single and multifamily as well as apartment buildings. We look for loan to value or equity in the property. And then our purchase dates 1900 to 2011, and then the zip codes of your choice. So once you're logged in, I'll show you where to find those items here. And it starts with geography. So if you click this drop down arrow here, you have a few different options, and we like to choose zip code. You can select the state and then just find your zip codes here. Or if you already know the zip codes, sometimes it's easier to just go scroll down and enter those in here. And you can do a hyphen if you have multiple zip codes that fall within that range. So for example, 52802 and 52807, it would just add everything in between there and click add. And then if you scroll back up, now that we have our zip codes in, we will head over to property. And this is where we're going to find the majority of our information. So if you click the drop down menu here, you'll see the equity button, which we're going to use the percentage. And we want to show that there's equity in the house. I do also leave this unknown box checked just in case it didn't pull the data, but there is equity in the property. We don't want to miss out on those. And then the range, I usually do anything above 60%. So I would just check all of the boxes there up to 100% and click add. And then next, we would want to know the last market sell date. So here is where you could enter in that 01-01-1900. And then we want to go up to 2011. So you would just change that here and click add. And if you were looking at other options, it does have some preset selections you can select as well. I'm just showing you how we like to pull our list. So you can change any of this at any time. Okay, now once you have the last market sell date, we'll want to find the property type. And if you click the drop down arrow, again, you'll see property type there. And like I said before, we like multifamily houses, so duplex, triplex, quads, and apartments, and then single family homes as well. And then you would click add. And then that will do it for the selections under property. We move on to options here. And we like to select absentee owned properties. And I would just leave all absentee owned properties, but if you were looking for specifics of like out of state owners, then you would just uncheck this box here. Okay, and then you can also pull an owner occupied list as well. So if you'd like to show all the owner occupied lists, you would just check that box instead. Okay, so moving on. Everything else looks pretty good. If you want to include corporate owned properties, you could just go ahead and click no preference. And then we want to make sure the mailing address is complete. So that's how we like to pull our absentee owner list through Listsource. If you're ready to check out, you would just then go to purchase list down at the bottom. And there's a few different options here. If you want to purchase the whole list, you would leave it as is. If you're looking to purchase partial list, you can select this button here. And then if you just scroll down, You can add additional fields for an additional cost, but we usually don't need to do that. You can give your list a name over here. So for example, absentee owner, and then you can see your count. So after you made all of your selections, that would be the full count of the list that you're pulling, and then your total list price is here at the bottom. We do want to check remove duplicate properties so that you're not mailing multiple postcards to the same address, because some owners will own more than one property, so they'll end up getting multiple postcards. And then notify me 15 days before deleting. So I usually do, and then just make sure your email address is correct on file. And then if you're all ready, you can just continue to checkout. And then just scroll down, make sure everything looks good. And then make sure your address is good for the billing. And then you'll select your card type or PayPal there and place your order. So I hope that helps. That's how we pull our absentee owner list through Listsource.
If you want to book a call with Matt's team to get help generating 15 to 25 motivated seller leads a week, send an email to hello@realestatemat.com with a subject line that says leads.